Menu narration option is set to off.
Just a beautiful afternoon for football, Coach. They say summer is the time to live in Chicago. Well, that's extended into autumn as we are ready to roll under blue skies at Soldier Field. This was the scene a moment ago as the Bears emerged from their tunnel. Ready for football are they, and ready for football are we as the Bears get set to match up with the Minnesota Vikings. This will be taken very short. Trucks over it. Then he'll take this across the 25, couple extra yards, up to the 27-yard line.
At their own 27-yard line.
Down, 30 base. You better be 22 jet bomber, 22 jet bomber. Ready?
They'll run on first down. Peyton, and to the 36-yard line, taken down there after getting 8 yards.
Well, I think that's what they're going to need to do here in the first half. You've got to take some pressure off of this young quarterback, and no better way to do it than to establish the running game early.
8 yards the tally on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 2.
Slam, slam, slam. Pilot, 64, weak. No. Hey, alert 3. Recon, 132 fighter. Get it.
On the draw, it's Sayers. And running room scarce here. He's going to be stopped in his tracks at the line of scrimmage. Not enough there for a first. No gain, as a matter of fact. And it leaves them at 3rd and 1.
Protein spill.
51. It's our time. It's our time. Undercrush.
Yes.
Slam.
Fight.
On 3rd down, Peyton. He's got a first down and then some at midfield. That burst good for 20 and a first down. Defense had a chance to get off the field here in the opening drive, couldn't do it.
I know that we go into these meetings with coaches, and sometimes maybe we can get, a little bit numb because they're always going to talk about how important 3rd down is, aren't they? Offense and defense. In this case, one capitalized, and the other, as you said, had a chance to get off the field and didn't get it done.
And he's able to carve out about 6 there, down to the 37.
All right, Brad, I know we're in the early going here, but those kind of runs, they're going to open up a world of opportunities for this offense going forward.
Yeah.
Six yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4.
What, AJ? I can't put things on your table?
They'll try the left side. It's Alexander. And this won't be enough to pick up the first. A gain of 2, 3rd and 1.
I know that speed is the hallmark of today's NFL game, but the key to good rushing defense is still having your linebackers set the edge.
On the double.
It's going to be a long day. It's gonna
Two.
They'll try and run for it with Sayers. And they're going to mark him down short, maybe by about a yard, if that. He needed 2, he got 1, and that's going to leave him with 4th down and a yard.
Mike 5-5. Mike 55. Mike.
Hey.
Here we go. Whip.
6-6. Pull it high.
They'll try and run for it. And he gets it to the 32. Good enough for a first down. Just a gain of 3, but they'll certainly take it as they convert on 4th down.
No, they do good.
The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on 1st down. On 1st down, Peyton. He'll get the 1st down and more inside the 20. And he takes this one in for a Bears touchdown. A great effort there. His 4th touchdown on the year as his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. And his kick is no good. An inauspicious start here kicking-wise as this one stays a 6-0 game. Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss. That'll be taken in the end zone. And the decision to bring it out is going to cost him about 7 yards all told as he's taken down back shy of the 20.
Set. 50. Plant. Go.
Here's Dalvin Cook, 3rd year back from Florida State. And he'll be out of bounds near the 30. In fact, right on the 30. So a decent gain, but all for naught on the penalty.
It's too bad, isn't it? They were feeling pretty good about it. The only people celebrating, the guys who just gave up that play.
Ready. 70. Indy.
Let's go.
On the ground, it's Cook. And a short pickup here as he'll get across the 10 to the 11-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup. It'll be 2nd down.
Well, obviously, they would have at least liked to have gotten back to the original line of scrimmage. Instead, now they're dealing with 2nd and long.
I thought they would have passed it after the penalty. Probably wish they would have now. They'll drop to throw. He's going to loft one deep left side here. Oh, the ball batted in the air, and now it's intercepted. Picked off at the 17. And he's able to get it back to the 33-yard line.
Well, they didn't exactly show patience there, did they? Just down a score, they come out firing right away and compound things by throwing an interception. They put their defense in a really tough spot.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive.
Look at me. Zipper.
Man, move it. You got to get that.
Hey, exit.
They just do get the playoff as he'll look to throw. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off at the 49. And his guys will set up shop at midfield at the 50-yard line. Well, not a good omen there. His first throw of the afternoon intercepted.
And I know what the fans are thinking right now. I hope there's not negative thoughts in his head going forward since that's his first throw of the game. But one of the things I remember about him coming out of school is he's able to wipe things away pretty easily and move on.
First down, here's the run with Cook. Give him 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
Three yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7.
Come on out here. Come get some. Come get some. Come on here. Come get some. He don't want it. Hey, Alpha. 55.
Here's a 2nd and 7. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Carter. 13 yards as the Vikings pick up the first down.
I don't care who you put on him, he's going to be a handful in one-on-one throws.
Yeah, right now, you're right. They're in man-to-man. Maybe need some safety help.
I would say that'd be a good idea. Double team him somehow. I'm going to have to make someone else beat me rather than let him shred my defense.
Now this one complete downfield on the left side. And he's going to be brought down on what will be the final play of this first quarter. 6-0 our score after 1.
Two-star. Hey, high 7.
56. Mike, 56. Right there. 56. Here we go, D.
Inside the red zone here. They'll look to throw. And he's going to go down. Back at the 27-yard line. He's sacked. Now following the sack, they'll look to make amends on a 2nd down and 17.
Hey, 2. 56. Mike, 56. 2.
They'll look to throw here. His throw caught right around the 6. And he gets it all the way down inside the 10 and mark him at the 5. A well-executed 22-yard gain.
On the ready.
They'll set up to throw. Back of the end zone. Could he get his feet down? No, it's incomplete.
When you got your backs in the shadow of your goal line, you got to be physical in that situation because there's not a whole lot of space, not a lot of wild plays that can be run there.
It's put up or shut up time defensively. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football.
On plays like this where the ball comes free, it's often unusual for the team that lost it to get it back because this is a quarterback. The ball gets away from him. Everyone else is trying to execute what they're supposed to do on offense. They're usually looking in the other direction, downfield, or have moved away from him. In this case, though, a teammate is able to come up with the ball.
Now back to throw. He's got his man. It's taken in for a Viking touchdown. An 11-yard touchdown as his guys can now take the lead with the extra point. No surprise there. 3rd and goal down here. That's where they're going to look for their tight end.
Yeah, you want that big guy running his routes because it doesn't matter who they cover him with. If it's another big guy, he might use his bulk against him. If it's a shorter defender, he might go over the top. Either way, you tend to find a little bit of a mismatch in that area.
This will be taken short. And he'll take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. And last time, one play interception. So this offense, they should be fresh.
That's a good way of putting it. And I can't wait to see when they decide to do a play calling, because a one-play drive where you throw an interception, a lot of people think the very next time out, run the football, don't give them a chance.
Maybe play action?
I think maybe you go play action, show your quarterback, get a little confidence in him, and let him fling another one.
24 is the mic. Here we go. Let's bring it.
On 1st and 10. Starr. And that'll be knocked away. It's incomplete. Defensively, Charles, they continue to really limit this offense as far as yardage goes.
Yeah, you're exactly right. They've been assignment sound, staying in their lanes, keeping proper leverage, and communicating well, too.
24 is the mic. Hey! Get him! Get him! Hey, Delta! 24 is the mic. You got nothing. Ready?
Back to the air on 2nd down. Starr forced out to his left. He'll try and run it. 6 yards there off the scramble, but it'll still leave him with a 3rd down.
Mommy.
Go.
Mommy. Mommy.
24 is the mic. Go.
Have a snap.
24 is the mic. Get it.
From the gun on 3rd down. Starr. He finds McKinnon, complete. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. It's a pickup of 10 and a Bears 1st down.
This has to go down for one of the simpler routes in the playbook, but oh so effective. Nice completion there. Keeps the sticks moving.
How is he supposed to get it? Why are you opening it here?
From Viking territory now, they'll come up 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line. They'll try the left side. Peyton. He's got a 1st down and more inside the 30. And all the way down to the 25-yard line. Another big gainer that time. This one goes for 19 yards. You talked about the need for them to establish the run early. They've been able to do that here in the 1st half.
And that means that the whole offense has adopted that attitude and that persona. We're going to take care of this young quarterback. Let's all get together and run it and take the pressure off.
They'll run with a Hall of Famer, Sayers. Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this 1st half of action. And we remind you, coming up at the half, we'll join who, Charles?
The coach.
The coach, Jonathan Coachman, standing by in Orlando. He'll have stats and scores from games in progress, as well as scores from earlier today.
The coach.
Sorry, we get slap happy up here sometimes. Here's 2nd and 8. And he's got it. Got his man on the end route. Complete. And on this one, he'll get to the 15, right at the 15-yard line.
Hey, echo. X3, 218, chop. Shoot.
From the gun on 3rd down. Starr, nowhere to escape, and he goes down. So here we go. The offense is going to stay out there. They're going for it on 4th and 8. The Vikings going to signal for the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. This offense converted once on 4th down earlier. Now they're out there again to try once more.
Yeah.
On 4th down, Starr, and he's going to go down again. The Bears tried it on 4th down, unable to convert. And the Vikings defense is going to get the football back.
Does he hire already?
I don't know.
I think I didn't. Yeah, I didn't.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And now with still more than a minute to go in what's been a tight game, you figure we'll try to see them move the ball downfield.
And remember, they get the kickoff to start the second half, so this is a golden opportunity for them to go down there and put up a couple of sixes back-to-back. What a momentum swing that would be.
Yeah, you might be able to get a 2-for-1 without ever even giving up the football. Give him 9 on the carry that time, and they're set up with a 2nd and 1. On second down, Cook. And this time he's not going anywhere. They'll get him down right at the line of scrimmage. Now the Bears going to call the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 40 seconds remaining in this first half.
Hey, exit. 56.
Back to throw here. That'll be complete to Cook. And he's got the first down as he's up to the 45-yard line. Now the Vikings will use the second of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 34 seconds to go before halftime.
Hey, Charlie. 56, 556.
They'll look to throw. Throw left side complete. That's Carter. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. It's a gain of 16, and the Vikings have the first down as well. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
Oh, wow. Can that live last game process?
Hey, Sam off.
Back to throw. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
That's what I told him last week. I said, that's crazy. I said, I'm used to seeing,
They're going to look to throw. Looking middle, and that's complete. And with just 4 seconds left in this first half, a timeout call. So with 4 seconds to go in the half, here's the field goal unit onto the field. This will be from 49 yards out. And this one looks good. It is good. Right down the pipe. So we reach halftime here in a 4-point game as we send you down to Orlando where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report. Coach. The Vikings have to like their position. They've got the lead. They get this football as well as we are back and underway for the second half. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. They have the lead. Now they'll be looking to extend that lead.
And this is where I enjoy talking about one of my favorite subjects, tendency breakers, or counters as I also like to call them. You've done things in a certain way in the first half, and they've had an ability to see what you've done. They're going to make their adjustments. So guess what? You adjust yourself and try and stay ahead of the pace because you are looking for some separation in this ball game.
The adjustment to the adjustment.
Without a doubt. Show them one thing, hit them with something else.
Now a deep ball here, hauled in just past the 50. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. That one covers 29 yards, first down. So into Bear territory now. This is 1st and 10 at the 47. He'll look to throw. And this one caught along the sideline, but they say already out of bounds. And the throw didn't give him a chance to turn it upfield, and that brings up 2nd down. An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. 2nd and 10. He's got it complete to Stephon Diggs. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made here at the Bears' 22-yard line. If you're going to blitz, likely going to leave you in man coverage with this guy, and that is less than ideal.
It is, because just about any offense that has an elite receiver, if you blitz and have him in man coverage, you're going to him, even if he has an elite defender on him, because he usually knows where the ball is before the defender does.
On the carry, it's Cook. Cook with a first down and much more. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota. Dalvin Cook, his 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Vikings are going to widen that advantage. Point after, right down the middle. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. This will be taken very short. And not a bad return. Here he gets it out to the 25-yard line. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. And their halftime hole now even deeper, and they need a big drive here just to answer the first touchdown of the second half scored against them.
They were down at the half. Now, as you mentioned, they're down a little bit bigger, but no time for discouragement. Just got to get back to it, right? Put your shoulder against the boulder and start pushing and try and get back to where you were to start the half.
A big hitter. That one goes for 40 yards. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. A running play here on first down is going to go nowhere as he is tackled behind the line of scrimmage. Different story this time around. We had that huge gain followed by a sizable loss here.
Come on, set. 60 Pittsburgh. He's telling the right. Any weapon. Go. Watch that screen. Hey, wahoo.
Looking to throw on second down. Starr is going to fire. And this is caught inside the 5. Touchdown, Chicago. As his guys are in for 6. As his guys are back within a single score. He's tough to contain as it is, but in man coverage with a pretty deep pass downfield, really tough to contain.
And it's so difficult because every play you've got to consider he might try and run past you. So your goal as a defensive back is to give him plenty of cushion, meaning lots of space between you and him. If he wants to catch the short stuff, come up and secure the tackle, hit him a bunch during the game, and try and keep him in front. If you turn your head for a second, if your concentration wanes, he just takes off and goes, and I think that's what we just saw there.
And he'll get in for the 2 points, and that'll cut the deficit down to just a field goal. So just a 3-point game now as they send this one away. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And all deep in his own territory, he coughs up the football. And this is picked up by the Bears. And they will finally get him, but not until he's all the way down inside the 15-yard line. And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. It's a good gain of 11. Sets him up 1st and goal.
Absolutely love the run right there. This guy's known for his quickness, but also for his speed. He's able to get to the second level almost before you blink if you give him any type of blocking. Always talk about slot receivers, and they're usually known as quicker than fast. In this case, we've got a guy who's quick.
And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Chicago. A great play there. With his 2nd touchdown of the game and 5th on the year. And the Bears have retaken the lead. This time, the extra point up and good. And that will make this a 4-point game. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. This one taken just inside the 10. And he'll get it up across the 20 to the 21-yard line. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
Brings up second and 8 at the 23-yard line.
The last run got a couple. Here's second and 8. They'll set up a throw. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Carter. That one, a gain of 20 and a first down. And, boy, they had high praise for this rookie receiver when we asked the coaches about him, didn't they?
They certainly did, and obviously they liked his measurables. Otherwise, they wouldn't have brought him onto the team. Height, weight, speed, all of that. But how about what they really said? Competitiveness. That's what they really liked about him. The way he goes after the football, competes for it, and decides when it's in the air, it's his and only his.
Looking to throw. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
The amount of sacks that they've absorbed in this game is absolutely extraordinary. Let's just face it. This offensive line, flat out, cannot handle this pass rush. It's been demonstrated time and time again.
Got to assume this defense will be charging again here. It's 2nd and 15. 2nd and 15. That'll be caught over the middle by Moss. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets them up for third down.
I'm fucking listen to this.
He'll look to throw. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. It was just picked up by the Bears. And they'll start with great field position at the 41-yard line.
Well, partner, they went empty set there. No backs in the backfield.
No, she did that serious.
All
She's
receivers out in the pattern.
She's not keep backing.
And in this situation, you know what the quarterback has to do? Act as his own blitz control.
Yeah, he's got nobody else there to protect him.
No one else there to protect, which means he's got to get rid of the football and absorb the hit, but not go down and fumble the ball.
Tyler, 64, weak. Hey, baby. Check 13. Check 13.
Baby. There's a TV, look.
Recon, 132 fighter.
Check 55 to Mike.
Hey, Delta.
Hey, check right. Watching you grind.
Following the fumble recovery. Starr buying time to his left. And he's going to keep it here. Give him 10 that time, escaping the danger, running with it, and picking up a first down. Under a minute to go in this third quarter as they come up 1st and 10. Off play action. Starr. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Got to imagine the pass rush will be equally intense here on 2nd down following the sack. It's 2nd and 18.
Hey.
Lucky. 55 is Mike, 55.
Back to throw. Starr.
There we fucking go. He was wide open last time.
For a Bears touchdown. In for the score as the Bears push further out in front.
I think it's easy to say mission accomplished on that drive. The goal was to increase the lead. They did exactly that.
Extra point splits the uprights, and that pushes the lead up to 11. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he'll probably wish he'd reconsidered here. It'll cost him 10 yards as he's down at the 15. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And last time, not only the turnover, but that turned into 6 points. They got to make up for that here.
You always hear about empty possessions, but some are worse than others. You can have an empty possession, punt the ball away, get yourself set to play defense, but when you turn it over, It changes momentum, and when they take it downfield and punch it in on you, that's a bad possession all the way around.
Yeah, but you're hungry to get back out there, aren't you?
You better be, because otherwise, it's going to be a long day for you.
That first down completion only netted him 3. 2nd and 7. He'll drop to throw. Going for the deep ball. And unable to connect on the long pass. He actually brings it in, but he was out of bounds, incomplete. So they saw the contact before the ball arrived. Penalty flag for pass interference.
And trying to avoid pass interference is so difficult. You're trying to slow down these skilled receivers, and somehow, some way, they make plays on the football, and sometimes you're there too soon.
54 is mine. 54 is mine.
Back to throw now on first down. Complete. Smith has it. And he's going to get this inside the 30. 10 yards, and it's good for a Viking first down. This quarterback now perfect since the second half started. 7 of 7. It's 1st and 10. Escaping the pressure right. And now another turnover as this one's intercepted. Picked off at the 23. And they will score a pick 6 for a Bears touchdown. And that one will pretty much erase any hopes of a fourth quarter comeback.
With emphasis, interception, return for touchdown. Door closed, locked, reinforced.
Extra point right down the middle. And the lead is up to 18 now.
AJ, what are you doing?
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away. That's fielded in the end zone. And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line.
What's the matter? What are you doing? Are you choking yourself? Are you putting your fingers down your throat? You can't do that, okay? Yeah, that's why you can't do it, because it hurts you. Okay?
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And last time, decent field position through the pick 6. Obviously costly.
But they can't afford to just bunker in now.
And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Picked off at the 36. If you combine last week and this week, he's got a hat trick going because he had 2 interceptions a week ago.
He's seeing the ball so well and understanding where receivers are and positioning. I mean, just watching him work with such great technique and paying it off by actually catching the ball when he has a chance, he's helping his team in a huge way.
24 is the mic.
Hey, Haywood. Get it.
On first down, Starr. And he will find his man on the outside. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. A Chicago first down there on a gain of 11.
60 Pittsburgh. Hey, exit. No.
24 is the mic. Crunch time, defense. 24 is the mic.
Mike.
Throwing on first down, Starr. And he will find his man on the end route, complete. And he'll take it down here just shy of the 15 at the 16-yard line. A gain of 6 there on first.
Strip that ball. 24 is the mic. Go. Go. 20 Alpha. All day, every day, any day. 24 is the mic.
2nd and 4. Keeps himself upright. But he can't get away forever, and down he goes.
Got to give him points for the attempt, but there's just a wave of pressure there. A host of people in the area. Evades a few, but couldn't evade all of them.
The Bears on 3rd down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 17.
24 is the mic.
Hey!
24 is the mic. Let's put him on the buttons. Let's put that team on the button. 24 is the mic.
Operating from the gun, Starr. And that'll be intercepted by the Pro Bowl safety Harrison Smith. will return as he brings this one all the way back to the 25-yard line. What a play. The big man comes up with the interception. Puts together, Charles, a nice little return, too.
Yeah, he's not going to make anybody forget Darrell Green or Rod Woodson, but look at him lug that thing. He decided it was his. A lot of people might have thought about lateraling it there. No shot. Trying to take it the distance.
Now the first play of the drive there is incomplete. Another incompletion. You know, it's a wonder he's still moving around back there the number of times he's been sacked.
Yeah, he's staying out there, isn't he? And you don't think about it much in a game like this, but he's showing incredible leadership. Still competing, still fighting, not taking himself out of a ball game that appears lost.
Now he'll look to throw here on 2nd and 10. He's going to let it go deep for the end zone. And this is going to be intercepted. Snags it from a pick. Charles, whatever's going on between his ears right now, it's just not completely calculated correctly. 7 picks between last week and this week after that one.
And they always say the most important part of a player is those 6 inches between the ears. But right now, it's all those interceptions that are going on. So whoever his trusted confidant is on the sidelines, I don't know if it's the offensive coordinator, the quarterback's coach, maybe the backup quarterback, that's who he needs to get with now and get himself calm.
A run at Sayers' right side. And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up. The Vikings going to signal for the first of their timeouts. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the 4th quarter. So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. Off the play fake. Starr. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off near the 44. And they'll take over inside the 45 at the 44-yard line.
Well, NFL quarterbacks have learned the hard way. You're not going to get rich throwing against this guy. He's definitely too good. And this is now his 2nd interception of the ball game. And if I'm running the offense, I've got to tell my guys, you've got to go work on the other corner.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. And now look at him go. 20, 10, and they will score. A pick 6 for Bears touchdown. I don't know who all is to blame there, but I love seeing pick 6s.
Nothing like seeing someone pluck it out of the air and go the other way and see people try to change directions. Hard to do.
Point after, right down the middle. And they open the lead up now to 25. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And he's able to get it across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down at the 21-yard line. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And following the pick 6, and they have decent field position in throwing that pick 6. We'll see how they attack this drive.
And I think all you say to your guy is, listen, let's just take care of the football a little bit better. Make some better decisions on this drive, and they'll probably help him a little bit with maybe some really high percentage throws early to let him get settled back in.
But they told him and they told us they've got confidence. That's not a problem.
Yeah, not a problem at all. They just want to make sure they get things settled down a little bit for their offense and give their defense a little bit of a chance to rest.
They try to throw on 2nd down, but this one is incomplete. Just nothing there again. He's been sacked multiple times. We've seen the interceptions, of course. He's really been through the ringer, hasn't he?
And what we've seen is a defense that's well coordinated. The front and the back really in sync. The front putting on the pressure, the backside being ball.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
We've been around this league for a while, and many coaches never pull their starting quarterback, almost no matter the situation. In this case, though, I think he's got to make a decision. He's taking a pretty good beating out there.
Yeah, with the deficit, maybe not wanting to risk an injury. A critical one here if they're going to have any shot at this thing. So they'll go for it on 4th down.
What?
Just 2 minutes remaining here
How
in
do
the
you
fourth
act?
quarter of what has been a one-sided affair.
Okay, AJ, hold on.
So the Vikings in possession of the football as we get you reset. They come up on a fourth down situation with things not looking particularly rosy. They'll drop to throw. And he's going to go down. Back at his own 5-yard line, it's a sack. They had to go for it with such little time remaining. And now, boy, the ball's going to go over on downs here inside the 10-yard line. Breaking the huddle, first and goal as the return team has set him up with golden field position. Trying to shake off the interception, he'll look to throw. And they are going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals.
There's no doubt in my mind.
And do you hear that? Do you hear the...
It's not scales, right? I don't hear scales. Do I actually hear a tune being warbled?
I think the fat lady's humming.
Yeah, she's doing more than humming. She's belting it out right now.
Going. She's full bore.
Yeah, this thing is flat out finished.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And a nifty return there as he's all the way up past the 40-yard line.
Even after that big-time return, it's not looking great for them today. But if nothing else, even if the miracle doesn't happen, they can turn to this play and say, hey, we can move forward. Maybe it's a building block for the rest of the season.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. They are just obviously getting shellacked here in this one, Charles. What's the message if you're a coach for this final drive in a lopsided game like? And my goodness, another interception. Picked off at the 39. And his guys are going to take over at the 39-yard line. Gosh, you add up last week and this week now, that's 9 interceptions in this 2-game stretch, and we're not done here.
It's almost as if they can't even believe their eyes. Or maybe, partner, is the confidence level in him so high that they believe he'll get out of it and make plays for them to win a game.
Well, they've said they believe in him. That's being tested right here. A little jet sweep to start the drive. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up second down.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable second down, a very solid gain on that play.
X3, 218, chopper. Check.
Well, they'll run it here on the jet sweep. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. No gain on the play there, so they're left with a 3rd down and 6.
That's a really good job right there. Just kept stringing that play out, pushing him further and further towards the sideline. Really good fundamentals by that defense.
He was trying to put his foot in the ground and turn upfield. He just couldn't.
No, they really had a picket fence in front of him. No room to find to get upfield.
He lost 2, and it brings up 4th. Now the Vikings will use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the game. Here comes the Bears punter now. Always a good sign when your first punt comes in the 4th quarter. He gets this away. It's a good one, drawing toward the sidelines. And this is going to be ruled out, I think, just inside the 20. Yes, it will. Side judge calls it at the 19-yard line.
10 logo.
54. Too little, Captain.
Smith. Go.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And nearly another interception. They've been around the ball all game.
Brandon, at least there's one bright side to that incompletion.
What's that?
It wasn't an interception.
Wow. You're a nice guy. That was kind of savage. But correct. No pick, just incomplete that time. Another throw on second down, and this one incomplete as well. So back-to-back incompletions, and that has them staring at a 3rd and 10. They'll look to throw here. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And now here is another interception. Picked off around the 27. And they will finally get him as he's all the way down near the 40-yard line.
The Bears take over first and 10 at the 42-yard line.
We go. 15, Lonnie. 15 line. Ready.
That one looks like he'll throw here. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
Intended for number 87. Incomplete. Brings up second and 10.
Ball on the 42 as they come up second and 10.
Strong right, strong right, strong right.
Get it.
Throwing again. Starr. And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. Daniil Hunter. He's the one that got home and takes him down for a loss of 9.